result actually prevent the nomination or the vetting process from proceeding? Well, no. Vetting continued and ended successfully, I should say, with the chair of the committee, Bernard Ahiafo, dismissing the nominee until, well, that is done. What is left is for the committee to put together a report, submit to Parliament, and that is where the debate is going to be between the majority and the minority side. Already the minority has rejected the nomination and says that they are going to vote against it in the chamber. Would their numbers work for them? Given their optics now, it is, well, it is something we should anticipate to see what happens in the chamber when Bernard Ahiafo, the chair of the committee, and the deputy speaker presents this particular report to the chamber and what the response would be, and then the processes that would follow if he passes through the voting as to accepting him as the Chief Justice. Then what we are going to see next is his swearing in by President John Dramani Mahama, and then Ghana would have its Chief Justice again. Well, as always, MX24 News will keep you updated on the proceedings that would follow after this particular conversation. But this particular vetting has got a lot of people talking on social media. Would like to know your thoughts and comments. So join us with your thoughts and comments, and we'll read them to the rest of the world. Remember, it's always MX24GH on all platforms. Now let's turn our focus to some other stories this morning, as the Acting Minister for Defense, Dr. Kasia Lato-Forsing, has led a committee investigating the August 6 helicopter crash to present his final report to President John Dramani Mahama at the National Security Council meeting. Now, the report, which will be made public today, Tuesday, November 11, 2025, follows months of investigations into the crash that claimed the lives of 2 cabinet ministers and 6 others in the Adansi-Ekrofrom district of the Ashanti region. Now, the probe, ordered by President John Dramani Mahama, sought to determine the cause of the accident and recommend safety reforms within the Ghana Air Force. Now, let's also understand the background of this particular investigation. You would recall that on August 6, 2025, a tragic helicopter crash happened in Adansi-Ekrofrom in the Ashanti region, claiming the lives of 6 individuals, 2 cabinet ministers, that is the then Defense Minister, Dr. Edward Omane Boama, and then the Member of Parliament for the Tamale Central Constituency and Minister for Environment, Science and Technology, and that was Dr. Mutala Mohammed, as well as some members of the NDC executive, as well as 3 flying officers of the Ghana Air Force. You would also recall that 3 days of national mourning or state mourning was organized for these 8 individuals who lost their lives. Well, after that, Ghana needed a defense minister. President John Dramani Mahama, in line with the constitution, appointed the finance minister, Dr. Kasia Lato-Forsing, to act in the stead of the late defense minister, Dr. Edward Omane Boama. When he was inaugurated or when he was brought into office, he constituted a committee to probe what happened on August 6 into the helicopter crash. You would also recall that it was said that on August 25, that was when the committee was constituted. A month after, the report would be laid. But it's taking us some time. But finally, we have the report. It was submitted to the president at a National Security Council meeting yesterday. Today, according to the words of Felix, the minister in charge of government communications, he says that, well, these details or the full details of the report would be made public. But just so we get to authenticate this news, let's take a look at a post posted by Felix Kwachiofosu on his X page and cited by MX24 News, confirming that today, well, the details would be made public, and as at yesterday was submitted to the president. And it says, very important week coming up, and this was posted yesterday. Tomorrow, that was yesterday, the report of the August 6 helicopter tragedy will be presented to the National Security Council. And then today, on Tuesday, the details of the report will be made public at a media briefing. So this is what we are looking at today, and it is been advertised or publicized that this particular briefing will be at 11:30. As always, you want to stay glued to MX24GH as we bring you updates and the live coverage of what exactly this particular briefing is going to contain, and what exactly the cause of the accident is, and what the reforms are generally or recommended by the committee in line with this accident, and making sure that we do not see such a thing from happening. Well, MX24GH is your place to be throughout the day, and MX24 News on Instagram, as well as MX24online.com as we'll furnish you with updates and more details with regards to the public briefing by the Minister for Government Communications with regards to August 6, 2025. Now let's turn our focus to some legal news stories. As lawyers for Alan Deborah Ofosu, one of the 3 convicted coup plotters, say they are confident about overturning his death sentence on appeal. Now, the High Court has granted him 2.5 million Ghana cedis bail pending the Supreme Court's ruling. Now, under the bail terms, he must surrender his passport, obtain court approval before travel, and has been placed on a stop list at all entry and exit points. Now, his counsel described the ruling as a step toward ensuring justice and due process. Now, they spoke to the media after appearing before the Accra High Court. Take a listen.
Other circumstances that show that the accused persons were not given a fair trial. For example, we've quoted from page 415, chapter 35 of ACP Agbodo's book. He was the 10th accused person in the case. And he outlined several breaches of the constitutional rights and other rights of the accused persons. And so we are very confident that this appeal we will succeed. And I'm not surprised that the court, by God's grace, has granted us bail pending that.
Now, those were lawyers for one of the 3 accused persons in the coup plot. You would recall that some months ago, close to a year now, some 3 individuals were picked up for allegedly plotting a coup against the government. Well, the proceedings or trial is still in court. One of the accused persons was given or was handed a death sentence. However, his legal team appealed, and through appeal, he's been granted bail in tune of 2.5 million Ghana cedis, together with some other conditions to be met. He's supposed to surrender his passport, obtain permission from the court before traveling, and he's also been placed on a stop list across various entry and exit points in and around the country. As always, we'll furnish you with updates, so visit mx24online.com for more news on this particular groundbreaking story, as well as other stories in relation to this particular incident. But now let's stay in the legal terrain, as Ghanaian lawyer and activist Oliver Bakavomao has criticized the government's approach to illegal mining, popularly known as galamsey, describing it as discriminatory. Now, he argued that deporting foreign nationals caught engaging in galamsey while prosecuting Ghanaian citizens reflects unfairness within the justice system and weakens public confidence in law enforcement.
Time that the Republic has failed to comply with the orders of the court. Our case is simple, that the Republic cannot continue to foreign Chinese nationals who are engaged in galamsey in the country. Ghanaian citizens are being prosecuted. There's a lack of fairness, there's a lack of due process inherent in that. Again, the state has failed to follow the processes that are required before the court, meaning that the court has been compelled to adjourn. They filed their response this morning. The substance of their response is that the government wants to continue to deport foreign nationals and continue to prosecute Ghanaians. It is revealing, and we're going to share the full detail of what they have filed with the press subsequently. But what we have gotten indication so far that since January this year, the Republic has deported over 300 individuals who are foreign nationals. And we think that this is a breach of our laws. This does not reflect government commitment to dealing with galamsey decisively. So we'll continue to show up on the 26th. Hopefully we'll then move the application and for the court to decide whether to continue to allow the government to deport foreign nationals or to prevent them by way of an injunction.
Oliver Bakavomao, the weighing in on the conversation of prosecuting persons found involved in illegal mining, what is known here in Ghana as galamsey. But like I said earlier, you want to join us with your thoughts and comments, especially with what happened at the vetting of Poga Kuofie, Chief Justice nominee. And I've seen some of your comments coming through. I'll try and read a couple of them. And this is coming in from Teacher Kojo from Tiobodom Adante. Now he says, Ghanaians, majority in parliament are really disgracing themselves in our parliament. We are all watching. If Afenyo Marking is an astute and outstanding lawyer, the majority was just being diabetic. How can Dafia Mepo have an extensive time to make his submissions, but the minority, led by Afenyo Marking, cannot have enough time for the opening remarks? If the chairman of the committee could have allowed the minority to speak, we could have understood Afenyo Marking better. Yes, there are pending cases against him. That's Poga Kuofie. So he is a disputed nominee, like what Afenyo Markin was saying. Well, these are words coming in from Teacher Kojo inside Chiobodom Adanse. Thank you so much for joining us with your thoughts and comments. But you can still send them to the WhatsApp number that's been displayed on your screens, as well as our social media pages as MX24GH on all platforms. Join us with your thoughts and comments. We would like to know what you think of what happened before Parliament, especially with what people are calling the unwarranted walkout by the minority. What you make of it, and actually the stance of the chair of the committee. You would recall that this is not the first time the minority is walking out of a particular sitting. Many have called for Bernard Ahiafo, who is the chair of the Parliamentary Appointment and Vetting Committee, to put his feet on the ground, to not allow persons like the minority leader overturn or, for lack of a better expression, outshadow him before the committee. Well, what do you make of the chair's posture in the seat? What do you also make of the minority and the majority members of the committee as well? Join us with your thoughts. Adam Kobe to saying. For more news and updates, you know where to find us. Log on to our website at www.mx24online.com. Follow us on our social media pages at MX24GH on all platforms and MX24 News on Instagram. Don't forget, our WhatsApp channel is also active. Join us over there for more news and updates. Also, visit our YouTube page. It's MX24GH, where we have news and updates for you, especially in the world of politics. When it comes to voting voices, we have exclusive interviews you wouldn't want to miss. Now, joining me is Miriam Odwak-Mensah. You want to stay glued to MX24GH.
Visit www.mx24online.com for news, exclusive behind-the-scenes videos, up-to-the-minute sports updates, and the latest broken pen stories now. Experience more of MX24 Online. Visit mx24online.com today. MX24. Fun, fearless, and factual.
welcome to the AM Club right here on MX24. My name is Miriam Udwak-Mensah. A big thank you to our guest in Kobe Saint for those stories. We're getting into what we have for you today on the show. Today is Tuesday, the 11th of November, a very important day for all Ghanaians. As Augustine stated earlier, today we're going to be hearing the report of what happened here in Ghana with the helicopter crash. And so we're going to be looking forward to all the details. Yesterday, the president received it with the chief of staff and some members of the presidency. And it definitely didn't look very exciting on their faces, what the report could be. Obviously, we were not expecting an exciting news. But of course, the demeanor in the room said a lot. And so as Ghanaians, we're patiently to hear what it is that happened. Now, indeed, over here we have a lot of things we're going to be going through here on the show, but just remember that our mission is quite simple. It's to amplify, inform, and inspire with a fun, fearless, and fact-driven on-air experience. We'll be kicking off with some great stories around the world. Of course, that was already done by Augustine, and so go on to our social media platforms. We have more there for you. Now, for our big conversation, we're discussing pneumonia. I almost said pneumonia. Pneumonia, and what we need to know about the condition. Tomorrow is World Pneumonia Day, and it's imperative for us to shed some light on this conversation. So stay right here with us as we get into that. And on the plug, we're throwing a spotlight on Building Bites campaign, GDPA Launch, and also hosting Jamayy to talk about his new feature with Esther Smith and a live performance. Yes, we did tell you that we're going to bring that to you, right? Yes, we're going to get into that pretty shortly. Remember, you're a major part of the show, so join us online. The hashtag is hashtag the AM Club. Our handles are MX24GH on all social media platforms. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. That is MX24GH on all social media platforms. Also, of course, that's on YouTube. Now visit the MX24 app to catch up on all the fun and excitement of the AM Club shows, featuring engaging conversations, thrilling live segments, and exclusive content you do not want to miss out on. You can also reach us via our WhatsApp number. That's 055-033-1511, 055-033-1511. Send in your comments and reactions to everything we cover here on the show. Now it's time for us to get into other big stories. It's time for us to get into the world of sports right here on the AM Club.
Visit www.mx24online.com for news, exclusive behind-the-scenes videos, up-to-the-minute sports updates, and the latest. Experience more of MX24 Online. Visit mx24online.com today. MX24, fun, fearless, and factual.
Welcome back. It's time for us to get into the world of sports, and sports here on the AM Club is proudly brought to you by Betway. It's time to get rewarded as the next big sports betting influencer with Betway. Place bets, share your codes with friends, fans, and followers, and if they place bets using your code, you'll earn 4% of their wager. Doesn't matter if it's a win or lose. If they bet, you earn cash, and of course, the more people that bet with your code, and the more you earn. All right, start betting, sharing, and winning with Bet Influence, exclusive to Betway. Terms and conditions definitely to apply. Regulated by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. Bet the responsible way. Betway, get way more. Now, into our first story for this morning. Accra House of Oak SC, who turned 114 years today, has condemned the post-match incident following their clash with Ashanti Kotoko, expressing deep regret in a statement released on November 10, 2025. The club emphasized that the event do not reflect their values of discipline, respect, and fair play. Heart of Oak offered an unreserved apology to the Ghana Football Association, the GFA, match officials, supporters, and community, that disciplinary measures are being pursued for the player involved in to ensure accountability and prevent future issues. The club reaffirmed its commitment to integrity and respect in football and expressed gratitude to its loyal fans, encouraging them to continue supporting the club as management works to uphold conduct standards and restore confidence. And of course, they have a statement that they put out there. I'm going to run us through the statement. And it's Accra Hearts of Oak Sporting Club PLC. Hearts condemn unfortunate incident. Accra Hearts of Oak SC extend its heartfelt appreciation to our cherished supporters, stakeholders, and the wider football community for your unwavering loyalty and passion throughout the 2025-2026 Premier League season. We're especially grateful to our fans who turned up in their numbers for our recent fixture against Ashanti Kotoko SC, played at Accra Sports Stadium yesterday. Your presence, energy, and commitment continue to inspire us, and we do not take it for granted. Following the conclusion of that match, we acknowledge with deep regret the unfortunate scenes that unfolded after the final whistle. These moments do not reflect the values we uphold as a club, values rooted in discipline, respect, and the spirit of fair play. We unreservedly apologize to Ghana Football Association, match officials, our fans, and general public. We recognize the importance of maintaining the integrity of the game and taking immediate steps to reinforce that commitment. As part of our initial response, we have initiated disciplinary process concerning the player involved. These steps are being taken to ensure accountability, uphold our standards, and prevent future occurrences. Football is a game of passion, but it must always be governed by respect. We remain committed to upholding the dignity of our badge and the trust of our supporters. To our fans, thank you for standing with us. Your voice matters. Your loyalty drives us to do better. We ask for your continued support as we work to restore confidence and uphold the highest standards of conduct. Signed, Management, Hearts Management. And so there you have it. And so they have rendered an apology. We're looking forward to the response of GFA after that. Now, away from that, due to a foot injury, Crystal Palace captain Mark Guehi is expected to miss England's final 2 World Cup qualifier matches after suffering a heavy bone bruise during Palace's 3-1 victory over AZ Alkmaar last time out. Guehi can't even walk, according to Palace manager Oliver Glasner, after giving up a yellow card at the conclusion of the Arizona game. Guehi was hurt in an accident. Glasner gave an update on the defender's fitness.
It didn't look so bad, but during the night he couldn't sleep the whole night. He had huge pain. We made a scan. We had really huge concerns that he has a fracture. Fortunately, he has not. But it's a heavy bone bruise. It's swollen. He can't walk. He's on crutches. So I don't know if the England national team wants to see him. He will, I think, arrive with crutches and they will send him home.
We wish him a speedy recovery there. Now, away from that, Slot has once again criticized the strategies used by other clubs to irritate their rivals. The Liverpool manager discards time wasting this time, which has increased as Premier League terms depend more and more on set pieces and long throws. There are a lot of other games, particularly football, right now that I no longer find enjoyable to watch. Time wasted has increased, Slot said. There are an increasing number of aspects of the game that I find objectionable, but there are also excellent tools to utilize when playing against other teams. I would say it's a new strategy in football.
Games, especially currently in football, are not, in my opinion, a joy to watch anymore. It's become more and more time wasting. It's become more and more things that I don't like that much about the game, but which are very good tools to use to make it difficult for other teams if they play against you. So it's a new tactic in football, I would say.
Now, away from that, Marcus Smart of Lakers had 13.49 FG, 393 PT, and 22 FT, 7 steals, 6 assists, and 4 rebounds. And of course, in 37 minutes, as the Lakers defeated the Hornets, 121-111 on 3 pointers for the second time this season. But the 2021-2022 defensive player made his presence known with 7 thefts, 1 shy of his career best 8 sweepers in February 2017. Smart started the season on the bench, but he's started the last 7 games, averaging 11.11 points, 4.4 assists, 2.9 rebounds, and 2.6 steals in 30.7 minutes.
I came out in the second quarter and I picked up full and got a steal. Led into, the rest of what we saw tonight. We started off slow. We got to expect that, though. We got to expect teams are going to give us their best shots, especially early, and we got to do a better job of, sustaining those runs and not letting it get out of control like it did tonight and when we were in Atlanta.
7 steals for you, I believe, is 1 short of a career high. But what's the balance between helping your team that way and then on other possessions just being solid and not having something show up in the box score?
Yeah, I mean, it's just part of it. Just trying to make an impact any way you can. Use my to the best of my ability. Getting the steals or not getting the steals, just putting myself in the position to be able to help my team, and whether that's communicating, whether that's guarding certain guys and things like that. Unfortunately, we're in a league where things like that go a lot of times unnoticed, or it's not as loud as scoring 40 or stuff like that. But it takes those type of things to win games and to win championships. And every team right now is playing and trying to win a championship, and they got guys on the team like that, and they're going to need them.
Mission scoring 40. I don't think you wound up with 40, but 38 from Luka, including that dunk in the third. What you make of it? The dunk, the yell, the painting on the rim, just all of it.
Finally, I mean, the way he be getting by, he's always acting. Might as well go and dunk it one time. I guess you got to piss him off for that, but we loved it. We love to see Luka being aggressive in that way. The yell, everything that came with it.
I guess this is a very classical example of we give the bell its shape. And so having said that, that's it for sports right here on the AM Club. It's time to get rewarded as the next big sports betting influencer with Betway. Place bets, share your codes with friends, fans, and followers. If they place bets using your code, you earn 4% of their wager. Doesn't matter if it's a win or lose. If they bet, you earn cash, and the more people that bet with your code, the more you'll earn. Start betting, sharing, and winning with Bet Influencer exclusive to Betway. Terms and conditions definitely do apply. Regulated by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. Bet the responsible way. Betway, get way more. It's time for us to get into the world of entertainment, but make sure to catch up with all the fun and breaking news stories, sports, and business insights on MX24 Online. We're online, we're digital. We'll be right back after this.
Visit www.mx24online.com for news, exclusive behind-the-scenes videos, up-to-the-minute sports updates, and the latest broken pen stories now. Experience more of MX24 Online. Visit mx24online.com today. MX24. Fun, fearless, and factual.
Of your favorite evening talk show is here.
You need to work to be able to get what you want.
Can I say get what? I said,
If a man understands that the woman's makeup, sexual makeup, is not same as mine, I need it every 2 days. In fact, some men need it every day.
The Dish returns on your screens with more laughter, inspiration, and powerful conversations with progressive women than ever before.
They are my brothers, they are my friends.
In trying to please people, you begin to lose yourself. You get to a point where you don't even know who you are anymore. And then people start to define.
This season, we're diving deeper into real-life issues affecting women, unfiltered and raw. We're addressing challenges faced by women in our society.
I'm like, how do I want to be in a place where I wake up every day and I have marks, my face is swollen, or something has happened to me some way, and I'm supposed to be covering up and giving an who is doing that to me? It doesn't feel good.
Join us every week as we sit down with incredible women, each with their own stories to share.
If you read my caption, that was
I brought you here to have an interview, and that's what we're going to do. Stories that will move you, challenge you, and leave you thinking long after the show.
Owning your sexuality is understanding and being aware of your individual energy. It's more than the physical, it's the energies that you also come with into this universe.
From the triumphs to the struggle, we're covering it all.
At the point where I realized that my auntie needed some particular help, I said, no, I have to stand up and talk about mental health.
Get ready for thought-provoking conversations, inspiring guests, and a whole lot of heart. This is The Dish, where women conversation. Don't miss out.
The Dish is presented by Epiglow.
Welcome to a brand new season of VIP Access. That's what we're talking about. VIP Access Podcast is back in 2024 with a brand new season. It's bigger and badder. From Australia, Nigeria, South Africa, Uganda, Rwanda, and Kenya, Season 4 of VIP Access Podcast will once again present you with a cross-section of Africa's brightest music stars and industry gurus, sharing with you tips and tricks to making it in the game. VIP Access will also highlight East Africa's rising in hip-hop, Afro house, classical music, Afro pop, and jazz music genres. Brace yourself for an exciting new season that will spotlight the expansion of African music while exploring the role of women in the music industry.
We are walking superheroes, and we sometimes we don't even see it in ourselves.
VIP Access Season 4 is proudly supported by the Australian High Commission.
Step into the world of fashion, where creativity meets innovation and beauty goes hand in hand with style. On Fashion Wednesday, we delve into the journeys of influential voices in the fashion and beauty industries here in Ghana. From emerging designers to seasoned professionals, we explore their stories, their crafts, and vision for fashion's future. Get the inside scoop on the latest trends, expert styling tips, and beauty hacks to elevate your look. Join me every week as we celebrate the art, the passion, and the people behind the scenes who make fashion more than what we just wear. This is Fashion Wednesday, where fashion comes to life. Catch Fashion Wednesday every Wednesday at 6:30 p.m. on MX24 TV.
Ladies and gentlemen, two entertainment news segments. My name is Daphne Flashley. Let's get straight into it. Good morning.
Morning.
How are you?
Very well, thank you.
I'm glad. Well, let's get straight into our stories for today. As Ghana's favorite twins, Lali and Lola have called for the establishment of bilateral tax treaties to protect the royal earnings of Ghanaian artists working internationally. Now, the talented duo emphasized that many musicians lose a significant portion of their income due to double taxation and lack of clear legal frameworks governing cross-border payments. Speaking passionately on the issue, they urged the government and relevant agencies to collaborate with foreign nations to create fairer tax systems that safeguard the creative industry's financial growth. The advocacy has sparked renewed conversation about the need for stronger policies to support Ghana's thriving entertainment sector on the global stage. So there's a statement to that. Let's take a look at the statement. Well, this is what Lali and Lola have for us. Yes, so this is it. They say for immediate press release, call for negotiation on bilateral tax treaties to recover withheld international royalties and strengthen Ghana's creative industry. Up to 30% of our royalties gone before it even reaches Ghanaian artists, distros, and publishers. These are withheld and used to develop other countries. We've officially submitted a request to the Minister of Finance asking the government to consider recovering these international withheld tax royalties and strengthening our creative economy that is in desperate need of funding. This isn't about music, it's about respecting creative labor, reinvesting, recovering funds into our creative infrastructure and artist welfare. Preamble. Now, on the 19th May 2025, Lali and Lola, Ghanaian music duo, sent a petition to the Ministry of Communication, Digital Technology and Innovation, raising concerns about the non-payment of streaming revenue. The Honourable Minister Sam George invited and held a meeting with Team Lali and Lola on the 1st of September 2025 to further discuss the petition. In conclusion, the Minister requested for evidence-based policy direction and urged Lali and Lola to research further to address questions and concerns raised. On September 15, Lali and Lola submitted their report titled Optimization of Musicians' Revenue in Ghana and Building a Digital Framework that Protects Artists and Their Works. The Honourable Minister of Tourism, Culture and Creative Arts was provided a copy. Finding from the study revealed that Ghana artists are deprived of substantial income due to international withholding taxes imposed on earnings, withheld amounts ranging up to 30% remaining inaccessible to our artists and the nation. We believe these funds should be recovered. We pray that all interested parties would add their voice and support this cause. In your service, signed, Lali and Lola. Okay.
Oh no, I mean, it's a call in the right direction. If these other parties that are involved, like every other musician waits in this war, I think then it would make sense. Like, it would make sense in the sense that they would get the needed attention. Because you see, what they're doing is not just for Lali and Lola. There are many other artists that are suffering this. But and that's what they've done over the years. I remember I had a conversation with Lexi here, and I asked him, they were talking about same taxes issue. And I asked them, have you spoken to the rights authorities? And like, oh, but they won't mind us. I was like, there it is. How many people have reached out? I remember the Gamro issue. Everybody waited in this war, and at the end of the day, they were getting 120 cities, but at least something was coming. So I encourage that all the parties involved, musicians, all those people that are suffering from these actions, should just wait in this. They should support them. They are not the ones that started it, but yeah, they should just support it and make sure the right thing is done, because I'm pretty sure these people, they don't even know that there's something like this happening.
I understand, but you know, I get where Lexi the comic was coming from. Are we not entitled as creative people to get what we have to get? Why do we have to go and chase, especially you mentioned this Gamro thing, why do we have to go and chase when it's in, as far as I'm a musician, I'm registered under Ghana Music Authority. Okay,
so it's like saying that because I live in the house with my father and my mother, if it is, Christmas, they have to buy me dresses. But we don't know whether daddy has money or there's money at home, or, the money that they were going to use to buy their dresses got missing, or the bank swallowed the money. You will never understand the full conversation if you do not ask questions, right? So as as you claim that you're entitled, which, by the way, by law, you are entitled. But over the years, what have we seen? So if you're going to sit down and hope that they would, for lack of a better expression, have sense and give you your money, then you're going to be hungry for long. What does the Bible say? The violent take it by force. It is for the violent, but they have to take it by force, even though it is theirs. So if indeed you realize that, oh, the system is not working, our entertainment system, our creative art system is not working. It is not today. This conversation is not today matter. So if you realize that there's a loophole and you claim that you are interested in what the system provides and making sure that it's not just for you, because those who sit back and say, I don't care. There are people who don't care about the industry. The people that care about this industry are these girls who care that, listen, I want my money, but I also want other people to benefit. I want every other musician should get what they deserve. Now, these are the people we celebrate because they know that if I benefit, all of us benefit. Everybody will be happy. Nobody will be angry. So I pray that they get a needed support and then we arrive at a better place after this petition.
Well, let's move on from a story. Now, the highly anticipated Beam Festival has been rescheduled to avoid date clash with the Black Star Experience Festival. The decision announced by management team aims to ensure fans can fully participate in both major music events without missing out. Organizers explained that the adjustment was made out of respect for Ghana's entertainment calendar and to promote unity within the industry. Now, fans have praised and some are not satisfied, and some are saying it's a thoughtful step that prioritizes audience experience and collaboration over competition, heightening excitement for what promises to be a memorable season of music and culture. So yes, every December we always look forward to Beam Festival. It's setting, I think, particular dates, but we're going to see what the next date is going to be. We're going to be waiting, and of course I'm going to relay that information to you. So, well, this is all we have for you today on Entertainment News segments. My name is Daphne Flashley. Enjoy the rest of the show.
Thank you so much, Daphne, for coming through with those entertainment stories. Now, away from this, the Springboard Roadshow is back, bigger and better. Join Albert and Comfort Okran as they tour through all 16 regions of Ghana. There will be hands-on training, education, inspiration, and of course, opportunities for you to unlock. And, of course, opportunities, Agric and ATVET. Dial star 718 star 50 hash or call 030-8255-775 to register now for free. Follow at Springboard channel on all social media platforms for updates. Springboard Roadshow 2025, 16 regions, 500,000 youth. One amazing experience, okay? Telecel Ghana says they have amazing prizes for you, but this one is a special offer for you. Telecel Cash, your secure and convenient cash platform, is still offering the lowest charges ever. Lowest charges ever, okay? Even better, sending money from Telecel Cash to Telecel Cash. It is so free on the Telecel Play app. So whether you're paying school fees or sending cash to your favorite people, send it. Remember, you can make payments to all other networks anywhere. Cash transfer is accepted as means of payment. Dial star 110 hash or download the Telecel Play app today. Now send it, kick it. Telecel, connecting energies. And that's it for our Coffee Daily segment of the AM Club. And it's about time for us to zoom into Lifestyle Daily as we get into big conversations. Today we are talking pneumonia, yes. And tomorrow is World Pneumonia Day. So today we're taking it upon ourselves to get into the disease or the illness and see how we could help you navigate through that journey. If a family member, a friend, whoever you find in that position, you will be able to help. And even if it's you yourself, then solution is here, all right? A miracle has come. So stay right here with us as we go for a quick commercial break. When we come back, the conversation continues right here on the AM Club.
Visit www.mx24online.com for news, exclusive behind-the-scenes videos, up-to-the-minute sports updates, and the latest broken pen stories now. Experience more of MX24 Online. Visit mx24online.com today. MX24. Fun, fearless, and factual.
Introducing Betway's Bet Influencer, a groundbreaking feature where you can make money by just sharing codes. He just needs to share his codes and make money. The more his codes are used, the more money he makes. Oh yes, so what are you waiting for? Anyone can be a bet influencer. Share your codes and make money. Bet Influencer, another world first from Betway.
This advert has been approved by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. Betway, get way more.
Are you bold, intelligent, beautiful? To take a stand against child trafficking? This is your chance to be part of a groundbreaking pageant that aims to change lives. Join us and be a voice for the voiceless. Let's make history together. Miss Anti-Child Trafficking Activist. Miss ACTA 2025. For more information, call 0248303047.
Mini Ojo from the connection man. The open BR Meso too. Come. Mix patch up the shabu suka. Pukawi. See what kiosk number 22. That's all shop Brajo. Oh, that's so too. So around. Yes. Mommy, me show our unya so well. Hello. Me show our uko boots. See what last stop. That's all share Sister Rose. Hold up. Sister Rose, me say no customer be. So to no mommy. Also, unya so spot. See what circle. Boys me. Nyanya walk up. You killer. Sound. Bro, I the info from 6 p.m. sharp. Let's so too.
When we connect our energies, great things happen. Connect to a world of amazing and endless possibilities with Telecel. Telecel, connecting lifestyle, connecting passions, connecting dreams.
Telecel, connecting energies.
Wow, this will taste so good. Hope it's good for me too.
This is Poga instant noodles. Come join us.
Poga instant noodles. It's so delicious.
You girls are now come. Don't tell us we are late. Wow. Poga instant noodles. I have the vegetable flavor. I have the chicken flavor. And the spice. I love it. And the taste. Oh my god.
So delicious. For bulk purchase, contact 0536 930956 or 0266 721234. This advert is FDA approved.
As a mother, I'm always ready to keep my family safe and healthy.
Wow, we won the match!
I'm proud of you, son. Well done.
Thank you, Mom.
It's time to fight the germs.
Jamo soap?
Hey there, little hero.
With Jamo?
Want a football match?
Yes.
Now it's time to win against germs with Jamo Shower.
Jamo, it's all in one. Care and protection till the job is done. Jamo.
This advert is FDA approved.
Once upon a time, in the heart of Accra, a man in his fancy car sought directions. But oh, the Ghanaian way.
Hello, bro. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Can you please show me where the Presby Church is?
Oh, sure.
Go straight. 10 left at the big mango tree with the broken branches with most of the mangoes falling. Right after that tree, there is a water cellar. If you reach, ask there. Anybody will show you.
When the Black Stars take to the field, every Ghanaian becomes a coach.
Why Fatika want to be dribble? The coach must go.
The sacred cue for our beloved Gobe. As we wait patiently, rehearsing the perfect vibe.
Have you at it? Mami Gobe Nubi. The Coco. One Garino. May I say that we win?
These, my dear ones, are some few moments that makes our Ghana truly special.
And as we share these stories, let us also remember a plate of lele rice, connecting our hearts through the flavors of our culture. Lele rice, ye nimno free tete. This advert is FDA approved.
Hey, so mommy, who is going to do my wade jollof?
Oh, Kwame, you know our secret, right?
Yeah. Efia.
Yes, me. I've got it.
Now add your Gino Jollof mix.
The perfect blend of tomatoes, pepper, and fine herbs and spices to ensure a consistent taste every time. And there you have it, your original Ghana Jollof.
Jollof so good.
Jollof so good. Tasty, yeah.
What is going on here?
Enjoy Jollof the Ghana way. Gino Jollof is made with the perfect blend of tomatoes, pepper, and fine herbs and spices to ensure a consistent taste every time.
This advert is FDA approved.
Hi, my name is Ruki. I'm a TV host and a self-styled chef. Cooking is my ultimate passion, and it's something I would say is my calling. Now, for those who cook a lot like me, there's one fact they always state. Ingredients decide how tasty your food is. And for me, the game-changing ingredients is water. Tap water at the moment is not the best option considering what's going on in the country. Also, such as water can taste weird and produce too much waste, so it's a no-no for me. My number one choice for cooking is Jibu water. Cooking with Jibu water enhances the flavor of your food. And it's not just that. Unlike other brands where you have to pour it from a heavy bottle, the 20-liter dispenser bottle comes with a tap that makes things so easy. So you see how simple it is with Jibu? Cooking with Jibu gives you big flavors and great taste without all the stress. Remember to cook with Jibu.
Jibu, transforming opportunity to thrive.
As a mother, I'm always ready to keep my family safe and healthy.
Wow, we won the match.
I'm proud of you, son. Well done.
Thank you, Mom.
It's time to fight the germs.
Jamo soap?
Hey there, little hero.
With Jamo?
Want a football match?
Yes.
Now it's time to win against germs with Jamo Shower.
Jamo, it's all in one. Care and protection till the job is done. Jamo.
This advert is FDA approved.
Welcome back to the AM Club right here on MX24. My name is Miriam Uduak-Menta. If you're just joining in, you made the right choice. We're about to get into some big conversations. But before we do that, let's talk about something that we do all the time here, which is drinking water. We prefer that you drink water and mind your business. It's a better way of living a healthier life, right? And to drink water, we do recommend Jibu water. With Jibu water, staying refreshed has never been easier. Jibu water provides clean, healthy water you can trust as your go-to source for drinking and cooking, with options of our innovative 20-liter bottles that come with a tap and 18.9-liter bottles. Your dispensers will have a breath of new life as our clean and hygienic Jibu water flows through them for your consumption, whether you need a cool drink to quench your thirst or fresh cooking water to make your meals taste its best. Jibu water is the answer to your clean water needs. Order for your clean water now by calling us on 020-9845-817 or visit our website at www.jibuco.com/G8 for more information about our brand. Jibu water, a better life. Now, looking for a quick, delicious, and authentic meal that brings the rich flavors right to your table. Try Poga Oriental instant noodles. Unlike other instant noodles, Poga Oriental instant noodles are air-fried, not air-dried, air-dried, not deep-fried, okay? Air-dried, not deep-fried, offering you a healthier, flavorful choice. Poga Oriental instant noodles come in both sachets and 70-gram convenient cups with a seasoning sachet. Now, for your tasty 70-gram cup, simply add hot water, add the sachet of seasoning, and cover for 2 minutes. And yes, enjoy your meal. Okay, stir, whether you would prefer the stir-fried or original vegetable. Poga has something for everyone. Perfect for busy lifestyles, students, or anyone who loves great taste with convenience. Grab your pack of Poga Oriental instant noodles today and experience the perfect blend of quality, flavor, and heritage. For bulk purchase, call us on 053-6930956 or 0266-721-234. Poga Oriental instant noodles, so delicious. Well, this advert is FDA approved. Now, for our big conversation this morning, we'll be discussing pneumonia and what we need to know about this condition. Tomorrow is World Pneumonia Day, and it is imperative for us to shed a light or some light on this conversation. And joining us for this conversation, of course, I'm not a doctor, so I'm going to definitely bring a doctor into the house, a medical practitioner, to join us and help us navigate this conversation. Dr. Peter Elorm Boadu. Medical officer, Airport Women's Hospital, my hospital. I told him that I get a discount from today. Good morning. How are you doing, Doc?
Good morning, I'm good.
Everything well, good?
Yes.
This morning, Jay. It's one of those mornings, but God will help us. We want to discuss pneumonia this morning as part of, shedding light on the conversation. Tomorrow is World Pneumonia Day, and tomorrow we have other conversations to have which are equally important. So we've dedicated today to be the day where we get into that conversation. Having said that, what exactly is pneumonia? And when someone says, I have pneumonia, what does it mean?
Right. So pneumonia is basically an infection of the lungs.
The lungs?
Yes. Or what we'll call the lower part of the respiratory tract. So the respiratory tract, that's where your breathing system, your breathing happens in. So it starts from the nostrils all the way into the lungs. So when we say you have a pneumonia, it means that you have an infection or an inflammation of the lower part of that tract, which happens to be the lungs. Exactly.
But these conditions, are they permanent? Is pneumonia permanent, or is curable and you'll be fine after?
Yes, so pneumonia is very much curable.
Okay.
It's an acute infection. That's to say a short-term infection most times, like malaria or any other infection. And so it's preventable, it's treatable and curable, right? Yes. So pneumonia is mainly caused by microorganisms, so bacteria, viruses, fungi, and all that. And the body has protective mechanisms against these organisms. So the hair in your nostrils, for instance, the mucus or the phlegms in your throat, they trap these organisms as you breathe them in, preventing them from going down into the lungs and cause an infection. But sometimes this mechanism is overwhelmed either because the person's immune system is not strong enough, the organisms are more dangerous than the usual ones they encounter. Yes, things like that, and then you have an infection.
An infection.
Yeah.
Now, how can you tell the difference between pneumonia and common cold or flu?
Yes, so it's some of the symptoms are similar, right? So for a pneumonia, you are typically going to have a cough, right? Yes, the cough could be dry. That's to say when you cough, nothing comes out. Or usually you bring up some phlegms or sputum. The nature of that sputum helps us to determine whether it's more likely just a common cold or a pneumonia, right? Then the pneumonia also come with other things, a fever, right? Some difficulty breathing, some chest pain, and all that. The common cold, usually, that's an upper respiratory tract infection. I mentioned the respiratory tract. We have the upper part and the lower part. Common cold is an upper respiratory tract infection. Usually, you come down with nasal congestion, running nose, a dry cough, and things like that. So it's good to not assume what you have is either a common cold or a pneumonia. You go to the hospital. The doctors are trained to differentiate between them. Yeah.
Okay. So when you get a cold, last week we were talking about the H3N2, I believe.
Yeah.
Flu. So there's that as well.
Yes.
And so and because you cannot tell the difference between all of these colds or flus, you want to go to the hospital to get diagnosed.
Exactly right.
Who is most at risk of developing pneumonia?
Yeah. So generally, everybody is at risk, but some people are at a higher risk than others. And I mentioned that if your immune system is suppressed for any reason, so there are people who have certain conditions, that means that their immune system is not as strong as it has to be. So things like diabetes, right, HIV infection, right, elderly people, so people above 65 years, and then very young people, so children under 5 years. These people tend to have to bear the brunt of the infection more than most. Yeah, and also people who have chronic lung conditions already. So someone who's been smoking for several years, has some scarring in the lungs already. When they acquire these infections, it tends to be more serious. Yeah.
When I come to the hospital, what kind of tests would you conduct on me to detect whether or not I have pneumonia?
Yeah, so there are many tests we do. First of all, the doctor will speak to you and try and understand your symptoms. Then they'll examine you. Part of the examination includes listening to your chest. As you breathe, the noise that the air makes when it goes in and out of your lungs, there are changes that we detect to suggest that you may be having an infection in the lung. Then we do some blood tests, right? We check your blood counts. There are some cells in the blood that will rise when you have a pneumonia. We also do a chest x-ray, which is the test that definitely or most often we use to confirm the infection. So it would show some changes in the lung that suggests there may be an infection going on there, yes. Sometimes too, when you cough and you bring up sputum or phlegms, we take some of that sputum and send to the lab for some tests as well. Yeah.
Now, immediately you find out that someone has pneumonia, like some infections, you'd say there's a stage 1 or stage 2. Does pneumonia have that?
Yes. Yes, there are categories of pneumonia. So we have a score that I wouldn't bore you with.
It's too technical.
Yes, exactly. So it just tells us the severity of the disease and how to approach these patients. So there are scores. When you get above a certain score, we know we have to admit you and give you intravenous antibiotics, so through your veins. If you get below a certain score, we know we can give you oral medications to go home with, and then you will be fine. Yes.
Can pneumonia get very fatal?
Yes, exactly. So actually pneumonia, so a study done in Ghana showed that about 5,000 children less than 5 years die every year from pneumonia in Ghana. Yes.
5,000 children?
5,000 children under
years.
5. 5,000 of them die annually from pneumonia and its complications in Ghana. Yes, actually pneumonia is one of the leading causes of infectious disease deaths worldwide. And the greater majority of these infections are in sub-Saharan Africa because of our hygienic practices, our access to medications and treatments and all that. Yeah, so pneumonia can get complicated, but that usually happens in those high-risk groups that I mentioned. And then when it's not picked up early, so you are having the symptoms, you assume you will get better, you are self-medicating. By the time you get to hospital, you are advanced and you begin to have complications. Some of these complications include having fluid buildup in your lungs, right? And because all the oxygen in your blood is from the lungs, when there's fluid buildup there, exactly, so you're not able to get enough oxygen into your blood, and it can get really bad quickly.
This kind of congestion happens to children.
Yes, it happens to everybody who has a pneumonia, but especially children under 5, elderly people, people above 65, and people with certain chronic diseases. Yeah.
So let's talk about treatments.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm sure when it comes to treatments, it differs from children to adults.
Exactly.
Tell us the difference. What type of treatment do you give children under 5?
Right.
Considering they are very fragile system.
Right.
And then for adults who are probably older again, establishing the fact that they have very fragile systems.
Right.
What treatment do you provide to
Right. So the treatment depends on the severity of the disease and then the cause of the infection. I mentioned that viruses can cause pneumonia, bacteria can cause pneumonia, fungi can cause pneumonia. So many things can cause pneumonia. Even people with stroke. You know, when you have a stroke, your ability to swallow is affected. So you are not able to control your tongue, so you can have secretions, fluid come up and then go into your lungs. So fluid from your stomach can come up and go into your lungs. That's also a way that people can get pneumonia. So when we identify the cause, so if it's a viral pneumonia, usually for the viral pneumonias, there's no specific treatment, right? So we do supportive care. So when your oxygen levels are low, we support you with some oxygen. You have a fever, you have some chest pain, we manage all those. We make sure you get enough fluids, and then you would be fine. If it's bacterial, then we do have to give antibiotics. Now, for the high-risk populations, like children under 5, and then elderly people, if they meet a certain severity scale, we admit them, we give them intravenous antibiotics. Yes, the duration of the treatment varies based on your response to treatment and then the severity of the disease. Yeah, basically that. Yeah.
So these are okay, the options that we have.
Yeah.
Let's talk prevention, because hearing all of these things, I'm already scared. I believe that like we've said a lot in this country, when we're talking about disease, we say prevention is better than cure.
Right.
How do we prevent pneumonia? A lot of people have no idea how this disease comes about. And so we live a very, very careless life, a life not considering possibility, you know, of catching pneumonia. Right. Again, let's talk about the fact that it has, you know, flu-looking tendencies.
Yeah.
Do you get it by? Can you get pneumonia? You know, in the air, like, you know, like the like. I'm trying to find the right English word to use.
I understand the question.
Can you just walk around and contact pneumonia?
Yes. So it's most pneumonias you get by inhaling the organism. But it's not as simple as just inhaling things when you are walking around. Usually there has to be some closeness of contact with someone who is carrying the organisms.
So it's a communicable disease?
It is. Oh. It is a communicable disease. Exactly, yes.
That we didn't establish from the beginning.
Yeah,
So if we, as we're sitting here, if I have, God forbid, I don't, if I have pneumonia, it's very possible that I could pass it on to you.
Yes, the people close to you can have it. Exactly. So we can go into the prevention now, right? Now, because it's mainly by aerosol or inhalation, right? You need to, when you do have symptoms, you should wear a mask. It's good for those around you to wear a mask, but it's better for the person who is having the symptoms, the person who is coughing, to wear the mask so that you prevent bringing out those aerosols in the first place, right? And then hand washing, of course, because sometimes the organisms settle on surfaces, and then you come and touch those surfaces. You eat with them, you touch your face, your nostrils with them, and then you can get the infection from there as well. Then making sure you have a strong immune system is one of the most important things, right? So avoiding smoking, which can damage your lungs, right? A healthy diet, regular exercise. These things strengthen your immune system such that when you do even encounter those organisms, you're unlikely to have severe disease, right? This is very important in children because in children under 5, the biggest risk factor is malnutrition. So we get a lot of children under 5 in sub-Saharan Africa who are not well nourished, and so their immune system is depressed. When they get these infections, then they can quickly become fatal. Yeah.
We've talked about the fatality of the disease, but and again, we've seen certain diseases, disappear on their own. Especially, I learned something about the common colds, right? Yeah. They will take their full circle. They will go through the full circle, no matter what you do. Whether you take all the concussions in the world, they will not just you will not be able to truncate the process. Right. It will go through completely. Right. And so again, so when the person was explaining it to me, I said, "What's the purpose of the medicine?" Then he was like, "It's to manage its fatality, right? Because it can get bad, right? Because it's a respiratory ailment, right? Yeah. Now with this one, if not treated, how fatal can it get? Apart from the fact that it appears in children a lot, how does again for someone who's in middle build, right? Between the older people and the younger people, the younger people. If I do not treat pneumonia, how bad can it get?
It can get really bad quickly. So with the common colds, they are mostly viral infections. And viral infections, typically, they are self-limiting. That's to say that even without any intervention, you are going to recover. Yeah. Yes, it can take up to a week, but you would recover. The medications we give for common cold are just to give you some relief from the symptoms, not to clear the virus that's causing the infection, right? Now, for bacterial infections, which form the majority of pneumonias, they must necessarily be treated with antibiotics. Otherwise, the infection will progress. You get it? So you are going to have, usually the infection starts from one portion of the lung, a small portion. And so there's still a lot of lung surface area for you to breathe and be fine. But if you don't treat it quickly, it begins to expand. Exactly. And then when you have more than a certain portion or percentage of the lung surface affected, then you are going to have problems breathing. If it continues, you are going to have fluid buildup in your lungs, and if you are not treated quickly, it can get really bad.
So again, we've established here on the show that it's a viral disease. No, it's not. It's a communicable disease.
Yes, a communicable disease.
So you will be able to get it if you're around people. Who are carrying the virus.
Exactly.
Now, for you out there, I'm sure by now you're cringing like myself. I'm like, why the babies? Why are they dying? You're supposed to either have. Again, because they're babies, we're talking. Okay, their immune systems are fresh. It should be able to fight back. But unfortunately, the figures we're looking at are quite huge. For the public, as part of talking about World Pneumonia Day, talking about pneumonia, and the day dedicated to talk about the disease or the ailment, making sure that people understand the impact of this ailment and take caution. What would be your advice to them as a health practitioner?
So focus on the preventive measures because you don't want to get a pneumonia. Exactly, because it can get really bad. So if you are somebody who smokes, you should consider cutting down your smoking, right? You should get a healthy diet, right? You can see a dietitian to help you plan your diet. Regular exercise, aerobic exercise, these things help to boost your immune system. And then especially to mothers of children, young children under 5 years. A lot of the statistics about the death in young children is not simply just the infection, but a lot of social issues. For instance, mothers see their children have some symptoms. They self-medicate at home. They manage at home. And then sometimes access to health care is a challenge. In Accra, there are a lot of hospitals we can walk in, but out there, it's not yes, it's not readily available, and the financial means to access healthcare and all that. Yes. So for mothers of young children, make sure your child is well nourished. I've met some mothers who think that because adults eat 3 times a day, their children, young children who are breastfeeding, should be breastfed 3 times a day. Yes. And when you do that, the child is going to get malnourished, immune system will be suppressed, and is at risk of severe. Yes, so you should actually breastfeed your newborn child 2 to 3 hours. Every 2 to 3 hours, you should breastfeed the child.
The new mothers that
are
about to come.
Right.
We who are about to give birth. Because I'm about to give birth to 2 girls very soon. People should get ready. So I should be breastfeeding these 2 girls every 2 to 3 hours.
Exactly.
Hey. That was for my breast.
Yes.
And how about still in the nourishing these babies? Are supplements supplements, right? Is that what they're called?
Yeah.
So hey, I've forgotten the name of these baby foods.
Formula and all those things.
What was that other one called? Okay, Cerelac is later in life.
There's pre-nan, there's so many of them.
Pre-nan.
Yes.
Nan.
Yes. So yes, these are also good. But the recommendation is that if there's no problem, you say you are producing the breast milk, there's no risk of transmitting any infection to your child. Breastfeed exclusively for 6 months.
That thing is hard.
It is. It is. But if you can.
Yeah, just reminding me of something right now. Oh my God. Because I had to exclusively breastfeed my baby for 6 months. That was the most difficult part of my life.
But it's very helpful to the babies. Exactly. But if there's a challenge, some people have medical conditions for which they can't breastfeed, right? Or they are not producing enough breast milk. Then definitely you can supplement with those
Absolutely.
Foods. Yeah, right.
Oh my goodness. Oh, Doc, you just brought back memories. I actually miss being a mother of a toddler or a baby. I miss being a mother. You people are about to have twins. Baby girls.
We are ready when you are ready.
Yes. Once I get pregnant, I'm coming to you.
Exactly.
So, having said that, I think we've stated the precautions that should be taken and also advice to our people. If we want to meet you, want to come to Airport Women's Hospital, how do we connect? Are we able to book online? Should we do walk-ins? Is it by booking? Because people see Airport Women's Hospital and be like, it's a form. So with the exceptional care always. Let's talk about how we can get in touch with you.
Yes, so we are on the Kofi Annan Street, right? We are number 16 Kofi Annan Street in Airport Residential Area, right? We have our website. We are on social media. Our handles are Airport Women's Hospital everywhere. Our numbers are all over. You can call us. You can book an appointment. That's preferable. But if you are not able to book an appointment, you can always walk in. There's a team of doctors, nurses, and all kid of staff ready to attend to you.
Yes, I think they give exceptional care. I mean, they pamper me when I go there. It's a whole pampering season, and I enjoy healthcare provided there, because that's one thing that is a challenge here in this country, and they do an exceptional job there.
Thank you.
Thank you for your service. Somewhere in this country, when we meet doctors, somewhere in the world, let me say it that way, somewhere in the world, when we meet doctors, we hail them all. We greet them, thank you so much for your service. When we meet, veterans, thank you. But this place, they'll pass you. When you meet the doctors, thank them for their services. It's an incredible job they do over there. Thank you so much, Doc, for coming through. So today we're discussing World Pneumonia Day. That is tomorrow. But as part of our corporate social responsibility as a station, we make sure that we have these conversations prior or even sometimes on the day, just to create awareness, because it is important for us to keep ourselves healthy and strong. I keep telling you that we're learning and growing together, and to be able to grow, you need to be healthy to grow. For your brain and your heart to be able to work together, to build you a better person, you need to be healthy and well. And so that's why we bring you conversations like this, to keep you going and growing. We'll be right back after this for more conversations. Today's a jam-packed show. We're talking tech. We're having a live performance by Jamayy, and he has a new one with Esther Smith. We're going to get into that pretty shortly, right after this.
The legend.
Between KNIILANTE.
It's a decision.
That love me.
Amazing.
On the show, I am Jamayy.
Welcome to Building Bites, where Ghana's tech stories come to life. We're on a mission to tell relevant stories about Ghana's tech ecosystem. Stories that inform, inspire, and ignite growth and innovation. We speak to the builders behind Ghana's favorite startups.
There's a popular conception that AI is going to replace engineers.
I had never developed an application before because I was coming from data science, now learning software development. I literally went like, oh, by the way, I can build this app for you guys in 3 months.
We are not just a podcast, we are a platform, a community, and a catalyst for growth.
The market is very saturated. Everyone is a fintech now.
Yeah.
Even photocopy said Pillar 2. They say they are fintech.
Yeah. We served close to 8 million customers. We launched all the products that you see on the MTN's menu are ours in terms of credit.
We are maturing, but we need to fix that. Then we can say we have a matured tech ecosystem.
This is Building Bites. Plug in, level up, let's build.
Step into the virtual world with us, where our passion for gaming will produce unparalleled content like you've never seen before. You're welcome to the VGA Esports Show, where we'll be producing top-level esports action and the gaming stories from all around the world.
I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette.
This is what we want, because without media, people can't hear. And VGA's approach in creating the content, how they put the graphics together, it's much more appealing. And as I said again and again and again, they have documented our space in video, in graphics, in sounds as well.
It begins with a dream, a walk, a chance to shine. This year, the Model International returns bigger, bolder, fiercer than ever. From hundreds of hopefuls, only a few will make it through. Talent, beauty, discipline and courage will be tested. They will face challenges, they will face each other, but only one will rise and claim the title. Who will own the runway? Who will become the Model International 2025? The Model International. Be that model.
Long live high school clique. We are more than
Watching me live on High School Click. Don't go nowhere, silly. Watching me live on High School Click. Don't go nowhere, silly.
The Bible said that we are not of those who shrink back, but of those who believe to the salvation of the soul. You know, sometimes God wants to do things in circumstances and situations that when people see, they will acknowledge that this is not the finger of God. Him, life meant Christ. Life meant living for Christ. Life meant serving Christ. Christ in you, the hope of glory.
ICGC Evangel Temple presents The Kingdom Culture with Reverend Eric Ampofo, MX24, this and every Sunday at 3 p.m. Don't miss out.
Another year dawns, another season begins, a season of shaping, of polishing, and of becoming. The chosen will be tested, groomed, shaped, pushed to their limits until only the radiance rise. As the weeks go by, the pressure will rise because every task is crafted to mold raw gems into diamonds. This is not a fairy tale. To wear the crown and win the enviable prizes, one must have grit, grace, and of course, your support through votes. One question lingers. Who will win and reign as the most radiant queen? Miss Malaika Ghana, the Radiant Season, premiering Sunday, 7th September, showing on MX24, Sunday, 9 p.m.
Welcome back to the AM Club right here on MX24. If you're just joining in, you made the right choice. My name is Miriam Uduak-Mensah. It's Tuesday, and ladies and gentlemen, I already feel like it's Thursday. I won't lie. Like, I want it to just end. But today is one of those days that is very important for this country because today we're going to be hearing what happened on the 6th of August, the reports from the helicopter crash. I cannot wait to hear what the results are. I know families have been waiting patiently to hear really what happened to their loved ones. And so stay right here on MX24. We'll update you on everything that is going to be discussed today. But that is not what we're going to discuss right now. Today we're going to the world of tech. And my people are here again. I enjoy sitting with them because they make me feel like I'm an important person, you know? When I meet them, I tell them that I know tech, and they believe me. I like it. I like it when people believe me. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are we doing? Today, we're going to be looking at GDPA Launch.
Yes.
I would have sworn that we've launched this thing already.
Yes, we talked about it a couple of months ago.
Yes.
I think we opened nominations,
Yes.
but we're doing an official launch.
An official launch.
That
Okay.
was opening.
Okay.
We're doing an
so,
official launch.
guys, he's already started talking, but let me introduce him properly, guys. Let me do that. Let me do him the honors, because I enjoy sitting with him. Well, Poga Kuofie, his host and software entrepreneur at the Ghana Digital Products Awards. That's for this event, the
Yes.
Ghana Digital Products Awards.
Yes, exactly.
We talked about it a couple of months ago.
Yes, we talked about it a couple
And
of
I told
months
you
ago.
that. Did I say I was going to host it?
Oh, yeah.
I think
yeah,
I said.
I think you mentioned that. We'd have you on board.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Oh, yeah. Look at me. That's when you hear my techish language. Techish.
Definitely.
Tech-ish language. Because I'm going to stay on it. Like, trust me. Thank you for giving me the job. Well, let's talk about the Ghana Digital Products Award. Tell me all about it. Why this award? What kind of award is this? Run me through the structure of this award.
So the Ghana Digital Products Award is basically an award scheme to celebrate products and people. What we are trying to do is to raise the standard of products in Ghana. I think Ghana now, apps and products are basically penetrating the market. Everybody is basically using one app or the other. We can come from like MX24's mobile app where you could, have news and stuff, and also watch live stream on air, to something like Hotel, where you can use for payment and transfer. So there are lots of these apps. To banking apps, there are a lot of these apps everywhere. Everybody's using it, and we're not looking at just apps that are built abroad, but apps. There are a lot of them that are built here in Ghana by Ghanaian. So the award scheme is to celebrate these people that are building it, the teams that are building it, the company that are building it, and even much more so raise the standard of these apps to like international level, so that we can compete on the international scale, basically.
Have you seen the new cybersecurity bill?
Yes,
Have you gone through it?
Yeah, I've read it.
Have you seen a few things that make you cringe already?
Yes, there is a lot of controversies about
There
it.
is?
I think.
Run me through which one upsets you the most.
I think there's a lot of limiting. It's very vague and broad. That's it. The language is not very specific to what is illegal, and it gives rooms for abuse basically. So I think some of the clauses and articles needs to be looked at.
Would you love to sit in a room where, you know, the cybersecurity boss and its ambassadors and people who have the framers of this particular bill are seated, and you'd want to ask them questions? Does it connect with you on this project? Like, you know, is there any form of a partnership there is already, or correlation with what the bill looks like?
There is correlation. I think the app touch basically on, you know, what you can say and cannot say on social media, and you know, how the government can, or the enforcers of these laws can you know, act upon it. So there are apps that are also social media apps that have been built in Ghana. So there is some correlation. There is some part that probably, if we had the opportunity, we could sit and have a discussion with the framers of these bills.
What if I say I could do that for you?
Oh, definitely. It would be.
Okay, you people call me the connector, okay? So we are going to have that conversation, because I went through the bill myself, and I thought this is too complicated. A lot of people might not feel very comfortable, and maybe one thing that we've been drumming to be able to freely speech ourselves through the day because we are so frustrated in life is probably being, and again, we cannot say that there's free speech and then, you know, controlled speech in the same jurisdiction. I don't see how that works, but let's see how that conversation could go. But yeah, back to GDPA. And so this is the reason why you put this award together. I love the bit where you said even more so to raise the standard.
Definitely.
To make sure that people are not doing mediocre in the system. Because you people are like this, right? And your theme for this year is building digital products
in Ghana. People, process, and standard. Yeah.
And you spoke about the standards.
Yes.
Did you speak about the people?
So yeah, we want to honor the people that are building it. I think we've been deliberating and, you know, having engagement with people. So one of our advisors, we had a session with her. One of the key things she said is how we make sure that, you know, this award has a lingering impact in, you know, the professionals that are building these products and these teams. Have a lingering impact in their career after, you know, the ceremony. So we want to celebrate people, and we want to have a lingering impact, you know, in their career, in their professional life, basically after the ceremony. So that's for the people. We want to recognize them, and people will see, oh, there's this lady, you know, there's a girl growing up there, so there's this lady in this position doing this, and, you know, I can also be like this lady because it's been honored, it's done well. So we're putting them on a pedestal so that, you know, people can look at them, and people would, you know, bring themselves up to standards and, you know, get that recognition as well. So that's for the people part, basically.
People part. And you want to talk about the process?
Yeah, so for the process, I mean, everybody who knows, you know, building anything or project management knows that there's a process that produces a certain level of standard. So we want to define that process, make it known how people are building products. I think as part of our launch, we're having series where people will come in to, you know, talk about, you know, building products. So we know that the process produces certain results, and the certain results gives a certain standard. So we're trying to highlight the process and, you know, how people can, you know, aspire to be like certain people, use the process and, you know, gain the standard that, you know, we're looking for, the international standard.
Awesome. And so we have broken the theme down for you. There's no reason why you tell me that you don't understand why you need to be here. So nominations have already been filed?
Yeah, nominations has been open. We do the second nomination window after the launch, basically. So yeah, the launch, to talk a little bit about it.
We're getting there slowly.
Yeah.
Don't rush me. So nominations second phase of the nominations will be open at the launch.
Yes.
And that is happening on the 13th. Run me through that.
On the 13th. Yeah, so on the 13th of November from 3:30 to 4:30, we do another launch at the Ghana Digital Innovation Week. Which will be starting tomorrow, the 12th to 14th, but our session is on the 13th, basically. We're doing the launch. We're having people from M-Notify, Ronald Tego, who's been building M-Notify for over 10 years. So he's an expert and leader in the product field, basically. And we're having also Esther Wellington from MTN Ghana, who's a product manager at MTN Ghana, basically. So we're having them come talk about this topic and, you know, how products are built at a multinational like MTN, and also as a startup with over 10 years of experience like Notify, basically. So yeah, that's the main fireside session that we'll be having. We'll also be having a couple of our partners, speak to their topic and, the importance of the events, basically.
Awesome. And where is this happening?
It's happening at the Accra International Conference Center. Committee Hall 2. Basically, that's where our session is happening.
Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so this is happening on the 13th of November. We're launching GDPA. Second time we're talking about it on this platform. So because it's a launch, we're not paying anything for it, is it?
No, it's free.
It's free.
You just visit our social, sign up on our Luma page.
Wonderful.
And yeah.
How do you sign up?
Visit our social, you find the link to it there.
Okay.
You can sign up.
Awesome. Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, the team from Building Bites, did I just say Bright? Building Bites are doing this. And Building Bites is still on air, right?
Definitely, it's on air.
When?
It's on air Thursday, 8 o'clock to 9 p.m. and Sunday, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m.
What is our next topic?
I have to check the sheets.
But we're definitely talking GDPA, right?
Yeah, definitely. I think a couple of weeks back we talked GDPA, but I think it will be on air.
It will still be on until the final day.
Yes.
Yeah, I think it's really important that we do that. But thank you so much for coming, Poga.
Thank you for having us.
It's always a delight to sit here with you and have these conversations. And so, guys, look out for this one. But the launch is on the 13th of November. If you want to fully, experience, because now you understand, but experience what it is that we're talking about, just be at the Accra International Conference Center on the 13th of November 2025, 3:30 to 4:30. And tech people, they're always on time.
Yes, please.
You don't have time to waste. People, they don't even want to be outside. Those people, they don't want to be outside. So they're coming outside is very measured. So please show up on time. It's 3:30 and 3:30 it is. Done it? All right, and it's going to be ending. So it's an hour event.
Yes, it's an hour event.
Just 1 hour. Spent 1 hour with some of the big brains in the tech world, just launching this amazing event that is going to be rewarding incredible talent in the tech space. And so please join us as we do this. I'm going to be there. In fact, I'm going to try to be there. I told you it was a busy day, but 4:30 to 3:30, I can manage.
Sure.
I can totally manage.
Glad to have you.
So we're going to, because I want to meet my fellow tech people. It's the way I say is my fellow tech people, so that we can judge and look at the next phase of our career. But thank you so much for coming, Poga. It's always a delight to have this conversation. Any other details you'd like to share with us?
No, so they should look out for, other engagements after the launch. We have a mixer.
Yeah.
We have a lot of public engagement to educate people about it. We'll do a couple of webinars as well. And we're having the event on February next year, basically.
Okay. Oh, so the actual event is in February?
Yes.
You see, you have time. So, it's going to be a wonderful one. Just join us. Let's make this happen. Thank you so much again, Poga, for coming. And to you out there, we're still learning and growing together. I have a performance for you guys. I promised you that we're going to do this. And he's back here. Jamayy is going to be joining us as we get into his live performance here on the AM Club.
So, Mommy, who is going to do my wade jollof?
Oh, Kwame. You know our secret, right?
Yeah. Efia.
Yes, me. I've got it.
Now, add your Gino jollof mix.
The perfect blend of tomatoes, pepper, and fine herbs and spices to ensure a consistent taste every time. And there you have it, your original Ghana jollof.
Jollof soko.
Jollof soko. Tasty nye.
What is going on here?
Enjoy jollof the Ghana way. Gino jollof is made with the perfect blend of tomatoes, pepper, and fine herbs and spices to ensure a consistent taste every time.
This advert is FDA approved.
We made it 1, 2, 3, and now 4. Ladies and gentlemen, get ready for a night of rhythm, culture, and pure Ghanaian energy. Inchin Band is back. And this time, it's bigger, louder, and more electrifying than ever. It's the Inchinchim Experience, the Avivi edition. Happening live on the 14th of November 2025 at the National Theatre. Showtime, 8 o'clock p.m. sharp. Featuring Lucky Mesa, Famiye, Na Ajuman, Swami Bringer, and TM Music. It's going to be a night of unforgettable music, laughter, and culture, all on one stage. Tickets going for 150 Ghana cedis. You can dial *920*126*2# to grab your tickets now. For more enquiries or information, call 0503-127-463 or 0541-690-409. This year's concert is mainly powered by FVV Foods, Ghana's fastest growing food brand, championing local produce and authentic homegrown flavors. Proudly sponsored by Center Point Mall, Verna Water, Boat, Zomo. Media partners. Don't be left out of this year's amazing experience. Come and let's have fun together. Inchinchim Experience, Ghana's rhythm, our legacy. Inchinchim Experience. Feel the music.
After touring all 15 regions, the 2025 Springboard Roadshow now heads to Accra for the grand finale. A national celebration of innovation, inspiration, and the unstoppable spirit of Ghana's youth. Join us on Saturday, 22nd November at the Ohene Kunedu Auditorium, UPSA Accra from 9 a.m. The Springboard Roadshow is brought to you by the Ghana Growth Program, an initiative of the Mastercard Foundation in partnership with the Springboard Roadshow Foundation and its consortium partners, with support from Absa Bank, the Multimedia Group, and Graphic Communications Group. Springboard Roadshow 2025, connecting young people to agriculture, agribusiness, and ATVET.
Once upon a time, in the heart of Accra, a man in his fancy car sought directions. But oh, the Ghanaian way.
Hello, bro. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Can you please show me where the Presby Church is?
Oh, sure. Go straight. 10 left at the big mango tree with the broken branches with most of the mangoes falling. Right after that tree, there is a watch cellar. If you reach, ask there. Anybody will show you.
When the Black Stars take to the field, every Ghanaian becomes a coach.
Why Fatika on to be dribble? The coach must go.
The sacred cue for our beloved Gobe. As we wait patiently, rehearsing the perfect vibe.
Have you at it? Mami Gobe the cocono. One Garino.
These, my dear ones, are some few moments that makes our Ghana truly special.
And as we share these stories, let us also remember a plate of lele rice, connecting our hearts through the flavors of our culture. Lele rice, ye nimno free tete. This advert is FDA approved.
Hey, so mommy, who is going to do my wade jollof?
Oh, Kwame. You know our secret, right? Yeah.
Efia.
Yes, me. I've got it.
Now add your Chino Jollof mix.
The perfect blend of tomatoes, pepper, and fine herbs and spices to ensure a consistent taste every time. And there you have it, your original Ghana Jollof.
Jollof Soko.
Jollof Soko. Tasty nye.
What is going on here?
Enjoy Jollof the Ghana way. Gino Jollof is made with the perfect blend of tomatoes, pepper, and fine herbs and spices to ensure a consistent taste every time.
This advert is FDA approved.
Introducing Betway's Bet Influencer, a groundbreaking feature where you can make money by just sharing codes. He just needs to share his codes and make money. The more his codes are used, the more money he makes. Oh yes! So, what are you waiting for? Anyone can be a bet influencer. Share your codes and make money. Bet Influencer, another world first from Betway.
This advert has been approved by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. Betway, get way more.
As a mother, I'm always ready to keep my family safe and healthy.
Wow, we won the match!
I'm proud of you, son. Well done.
Thank you, Mom.
It's time to fight the germs.
Jamo soap?
Hey there, little hero.
Miss Jamo?
Want a football match?
Yes.
Now it's time to win against germs with Jamo Shower.
Jamo, it's all in one. Care and protection till the job is done. Jamo.
This advert is FDA approved.
In India, living ancestor. Mahodi, living ancestor. Jamaica, every move. Every Mahodi soul. In India, living Mahodi soul. Move, yeah, it's a big Jamaica, every Papa was not sure myself. A cow being a sunny in India. Open so was up for a day. Now, would be my one son in India. If we was up for radio, we many mommy who were passing on a tune of our being ancestor. In India, living ancestor. Even over there, it's where I'm going. India, living ancestor. I want the living ancestor. Don't make fun, every ancestor. India, living ancestor. I want the living ancestor.
We are saying, hey, one year they come. Dear Kwana shall Swafi, sufficient command now with me. So, baby, and Pulashi Crancy, and we are saying to open up the enemy. No see the bomb pedo, who may seek a one shall see in tobacco and it's one of my dear new men, Papa. Vampire said also Yansa, said a bay also over Swaba, or be any much Santino, the whole of it were eminent that saw Santino, so Bossy, Waffle and Pay, I may best Sawadachi, the appealing on the near be Princess, who you who are doing, I may more soon be in my fan, as a Vunu, so what they bonnet better, Miss Pay Macana, so upon the Mekwan and Yapon Bemo, Kunimi, and by Media Dani dancing, or how say I'm near your time, who really man, your young Kui, as a no pass was soon be any time, did I pin team, I am in Niwachi, the Pabonessa Macataviasi, a beautiful Kuni Pacific draw. Dear one, I say I'm a Subunatemu, a real page of my Anthony, and who are the Indian says so. Was send my say, you would be anyone who are Ucha.
The ancestor. The Indian ancestor. Walking in the sunset, so try me find every memory. I'm walking in the sunset, so in the sunset, I'm walking in the sunset, so try me find every memory. I'm walking in the sunset, so I get to have it. Perfect point, every
This is the rap I am about to learn for 2025. 2025 means rap BI. Rap in a mission for 2025. Before we end the year. You're welcome back to the AM Club right here on MX24. My name is Miriam Uduak-Mensah. Just gone by, performance by Jamayy. And of course, he promised and he has delivered. He has a new one with Esther Smith. And guys, this is just an incredible talent. So Jamayy, good morning. But officially, it's how your gospel artist, Anna.
Oh, like this song, I would say we are all preaching, like we are all sending the good news out, and this particular song carries a deep message about the world we are living in today. You understand? With everything happening around us, it's a reminder that the end time is near. You get me? So we must draw closer to God. You understand? Yeah. So it carries a deep message. Yeah, it carries a deep message.
But it doesn't transform you into a gospel artist all of a sudden.
Oh, no, but then we always share good music.
Good music.
And
so we're going to shake your body now.
Oh, no, like we keep on spreading the gospel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That could be gospel, you know. Be happy.
Good news.
Good news.
Good music, yeah.
But it's so good to see this happen. Because I remember the last time we were here together, we had a conversation about it, and you said that there was something in the pipeline.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of people would have thought that this would be like next year, considering the brand you're looking at.
Oh, okay.
So it's very exciting, and personally, I'm very happy to have you come back here for us to get into this conversation.
Thank you so much.
Again, the lines that you put in there, very deep lines there.
Yeah.
Tell me how you run me through your creative process on this project.
Okay. So I would say this particular verse, it took me a week because I think I did 3 verses because it stressed me a bit.
Yeah.
Because of the beat, the timing. Yeah, it's a bit faster.
Okay.
Because normally rappers we need low tempo beats like slow beats to put our emotion. So it stressed me a little bit, but then there is a verse I chose. Yeah, this is a verse I chose. So everything I said in there talks about like what we are living in today. Like how I said, we are seeing one year they call the Nkwana shall swafi. So for Shem Koma now they me so most people will go to church and so for Shem Koma. Bibia so for Beka so it's not even your time. Maybe like we will honor so for Beka say this year worry. Maybe you are not even prepared so worry, but so for the council so it's not your time, you see. So there is time for everyone. And Tina missing on seeing a bomb pray no be the ban or be the bay. So your friend is saying it talks about
if we decide, and I'm going to tell you why this has very deep meanings. If we decide to go into these words he spoke verse by verse, line by line, because indeed some of these conversations are way deeper, but the person giving the message properly understand what they are disseminating. Now again, the reason I asked you, does this change the trajectory of your brand, which means that are you going to become a gospel artist, is that we need to know. That if the next song that is going to come from Jamayy will be, back to just a rapper doing their thing, or we're going to see you along the lines of motivation, inspirational songs.
Yeah, definitely. I have this song, Jimmy D by Esther Smith, but then we've done it the English version.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did you bring it? What did I?
I think so, but then. But then me found more behind. Yeah. Oh, I think so. I feel no more mixing masters. The one I have is not mixed.
So you're working on another one with her, or you're on her another.
My project will be. I'll be dropping my project next year.
Okay.
But then I think if this one is ready and Tiemufre Jesus is also ready, we will drop the 2 as a tape.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful. I love this. I love this.
Yeah,
I love this once again because I think I've said this to you before.
Yeah.
That in most cases, the artist will clamp you down fast.
I've seen a lady on TikTok. She did a song by one gospel artist, and they asked her to take it down.
Take it down, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it happens. And you're like nipanin can bonido.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then,
I mean, again, intellectual property conversations. You want to be sure that you're protecting your property. Let's come back to the industry. The way you entered into the industry, or the way you came into the industry, is very unconventional. Or the way people got to identify you as a brand, because you've been in the industry for a while, it was very unconventional.
Yeah.
Rapper J, gospel artist for Ahobeng. So I say that this is a beautiful path that you're chanting. But tell me about how easy it is to be on this path, or how crazy it is to be on this path.
It's never easy.
Yeah.
For real, it's never easy. It's mind blowing because you would think a lot. You see, a lot of creatives go through a lot, depression and stuff, when you are trying to make it sound right and it's not working as planned. It's kind of crazy. But then everything happens for a reason. I never knew a day like this would be coming. You understand? We prayed for days like this, but then being on a gospel, not just a gospel artist, but a legend, Esther Smith. Yeah, she's a big brand, and being on her song, Yeah,
That's not a joke.
Yeah, it's never a joke thing, and it's the grace of God.
Indeed.
I would say, and yet my strength, even though we put in work, but it's God. So it's never an easy journey. It's not luck. It's hard work.
Hard work.
And grace.
And grace.
Yes.
Adumne.
Yes.
Divine selection.
Yes.
Adumne divine selection.
Atomiso.
Atomiso swampa. Apekama.
Hey.
Yeah, apeke. Apeke.
Wow.
Me say apeke.
Amen.
Minya kasa apeke, nyame say apeke.
Afa.
Where can we find this song? What platforms have you posted?
It's out on all digital platforms. It's out everywhere.
Okay.
It's out everywhere. Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube, everywhere. Audio Mac, Boom Play, everywhere.
The last time you came here, we didn't get into your life proper.
Yeah.
Let's get into your life, Jamayy, a little bit. Let's talk about your educational background.
Yeah.
You speak very good English. You speak very well. You're also very polite. So I'm sure, you know, we are well trained. But let's talk about your educational background. Where are you right now? Are you in the university?
No. I completed SHS 2019.
Oh.
Benkum Secondary.
Yeah. I had a friend who went to Benkum.
Ben School.
I said Ben School.
Big shouts to Benkum.
Yes. Where's Benkum?
Eastern Region.
Eastern Region is true. It's true. I had a friend who went to Benkum Senior High School. Yes. Janelle. Yes. Okay. So you went to Benkum Senior High School. And then after that,
I decided to focus.
Focus on what?
On my music.
On your music.
But I'll be going back to the university.
Okay, great.
Yeah, but I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know if it's anytime soon.
Anytime soon.
But then we will be going.
Do you think that the musical journey you're on right now, with all the successes you're garnering right now, it would obstruct that problem?
No. It won't.
It won't?
Yeah.
When you're ready, you're ready, you
will.
Yeah. Which university do you want to go to and what do you want to study?
For now, when I'm ready, I'll go.
You will find the school. You lie. You will say it, yeah?
No. When I'm ready, I'll go.
But what do you want to go and study in school if you decide to go back to school? Let's go back. Senior high school, Fiande.
Me a general art.
General art. So, okay. I did general art.
General art.
Your majors were history?
I did history.
Yeah.
I did literature.
Oh, yeah.
I did tree. And government.
Yes. Into Okaje, we foundation quite stronger. History,
Solid.
Government, literature. You're
so history, government, and literature. Yeah.
Good to go. You're really, really good to go. Okay, so when back into the university, when you go to the university, what are you looking at going to study in the university?
For now, I can't share.
You can't share.
I'm not ready.
You're not ready.
But when I'm ready,
when you're ready,
I'll share.
You share.
Yeah.
Are you in a relationship?
With God. I'm in a relationship.
I say, go send me visa questions. I'm not interested in that. But somehow I'm just saying, I don't ask these questions.
Hey.
I think it's too personal.
Yeah, but I don't know why.
But I don't know why I want to do it to you. I just feel like it. So today, you're the one who gets to suffer.
I'm married.
You're married?
Yes.
To who?
My wife is there.
Is there?
I have a child.
You have a child? Yes. Yeah, Boadu.
Clap for
Jamayy,
me.
you're serious?
No, I'm not serious.
You're not serious?
I'm not serious.
Okay. But yeah, are you
No.
Are you with someone?
No.
You're talking to someone?
Talking to someone?
Yeah, like you're talking to girls?
No. I'm not talking to anyone.
I'm not in a serious relationship yet, so I'm talking to people.
Okay, you can talk to me as well.
Yeah, I'll be too, yeah. So when I say talking, I mean you're courting other people, you're having conversations with people.
No.
The reason I'm asking this, now I found the reason. Holy Spirit just told me the reason. The reason I'm asking you this is because you're becoming, you're fast rising.
Yeah.
That part of your life is a very essential one. It can either make or break you. The woman you decide to settle with or be in a relationship with can make or unmake you, both physically and spiritually.
Yeah.
Now, physically, if the girl is an influential person, then it influences your brand, i.e., I can give you plenty examples. One time, Medical told me that I think that when I step out with my wife, at the time, his ex-wife now, fella, people know her more, but I enjoy that. Because in most cases, I am the most popular in a relationship. So being with someone who has adds to your brand.
That's true.
But we have also seen celebrity relationships that haven't worked.
Yeah.
So that part of your life is a very, very important one as a man. So I am asking to see that if someone is already there, you're building with, and that's all big and so this is what is happening in this generation. The boys think they are the prize, so the girls should find them. So God will help you.
Amen.
I see this is my prayer for you. I pray that you find someone you fall so flat for, you'll not be able to control yourself.
Oh, why?
Oh, why, babe?
I'm focusing.
You're focusing? It's focus season, oh.
Yeah, focus.
Yeah, but I love that for you. I think focusing on the career is a building part. Any collaborations we should be looking forward to? Last time I asked you, apart from the Esther Smith collaboration, are you looking at collaborating with other gospel artists? We talked about that, but you will not stay in the gospel fraternity like that. Is what you're trying to tell us?
If any gospel art features me, I'm in.
You'll be happy to.
I'm in.
To do that.
We are all spreading the good news.
The good news. Yeah. I really. Who do you look up to in this industry now? Sarkodie. By virtue of you living in Tema or what?
No. I think he has inspired me a lot. He has been my role model since childhood.
That's who you're looking up to.
Yeah. So
what about him do you like the most?
What about him? His brand.
His brand.
Yeah, not only his music, but then his brand, how he carries himself.
You want to carry yourself like that?
Not like that, but in pure to freestyle.
Even if I don't bring Jamayy here again, he will come.
I'm just sitting in pure to freestyle.
he will not come. But I don't know why I enjoy doing this with you. Yeah. Trust me, everybody here is surprised that I'm asking the kind of questions I'm asking. Because my questions are very technical. But I think I like the vibe you bring. I enjoy the fact that you're winning. Honestly,
so
I'm excited for you. I want you to just be rising and rising and rising.
Amen.
What is the way forward for the brand, Jamayy,
okay,
apart
so
from what we've talked about?
I'm still working on other songs which are not yet ready. And mixing stages and stuff. But then hopefully by next year, February, we'll be dropping.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Anything else you'd like to share with us? February.
Yeah.
Guys, the Love Month has Jamayy dropping something amazing. And he'll be back here to talk about those amazing projects that he's about to drop.
Crazy
so stay right here. What are your social media handles?
Okay, on Instagram is Jamayy, Jamayy.
Okay.
Same on Twitter. On TikTok is Jamayy Official. And on Facebook, Jamayy MSC.
Awesome. On Facebook,
Jamayy.
And the old one.
MSC.
Which platform did you join first, Facebook or Instagram?
Yeah, Facebook.
Facebook, yeah, Facebook.
Facebook,
Obia Facebook. Unless you started joining social media in 2023.
Yeah,
I don't know Instagram.
Instagram, yeah.
Yes, but Facebook from the beginning.
Yeah,
Pen Pals earlier. Pen Pal earlier.
GHS, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, like I said, it's always a delight to sit with you and have a conversation. I'm glad that this project is out.
Amen.
We're looking forward to all the amazing things you're going to be doing. The brand Jamayy is here to stay. Y'all go out there, go follow him, support the music, jump on those digital platforms. This new one is called what again?
Eyekituebi.
Two.
So it happens to be the remix.
Oh, beautiful.
Because the original song is already out.
Yeah. Oh, wonderful.
The original
that
song,
part we didn't talk about it.
Yeah, the original song was released in 2022.
Love that.
It's an album. Yeah.
Wow. So who chose to do this one, you or her?
Okay. I chose to be on it.
On this one?
Yeah, because Tiemu for Jesus wasn't ready.
Yeah.
So not to kill the vibe, we decided to do
jump on this one. Amazing.
Just to keep.
You both are very strategic.
Keep the audience.
I like it.
Yeah.
So Tiemu
for Jesus.
Tiemu for Jesus is the one coming up.
Yeah, Tiemu for Jesus and Jinudi English version.
But this one is.
This one is
Eyekituebi. I. On all digital platforms. Esther Smith featuring Jamayy. Was Morris on this one?
Morris played the beat.
Morris played the beat. Because I had Morris. Yes, Morris Babyface on it. So, guys, go jump on this one. Jamayy is here to stay. And of course, she is doing this for him, I believe, because she feels the sense of responsibility. So let's celebrate her. Esther Smith, I think this is amazing. This is absolutely amazing.
And one thing, she's coming this week.
Hey.
And she has a program for the youth.
Oh.
Yeah.
And you're going to be on it.
Not to forget, 23rd.
Okay.
23rd.
Where?
Spentex, I've forgotten the...
Okay, so you're going to bring us Esther Smith?
Yeah.
You're going to bring her here. Both of you are coming back to talk about this event.
Real.
Because you're going to be there to perform as well. I think this is amazing.
She's meeting all the youth.
The youth.
She wants to help the youth, advise the youth. Now, all the ghetto youth, everybody.
For you to,
everybody.
Amazing.
The street boys, the street girls, everybody.
Awesome. I love that. I love that. And so it's...
We meet and eat.
It's a meet and greet.
Meet and eat.
Meet and eat. Any why?
Exactly.
Minimum area boys in now.
Yeah, restaurant is solid. Everybody is invited.
Okay, Jamayy, thank you so much. So hopefully we get to meet them before the event.
Yeah.
But ladies and gentlemen, this has been an amazing show. I'm super excited that you stay with us every single day. Today is Tuesday, but it feels like a Friday because, listen, we just bring you fun and a lot of it. Thank you so much for being a part of the show. My name is Maryam Uduak-Mensah. Join us online. It is MX24GH on all social media platforms. Connect with us on YouTube, MX24GH as well. And make sure to stay on our website because we're giving you amazing things. Voting Voices has something amazing for you. The dish is also on. See, this season of the dish, I'm excited. Joy is in my heart. Because I say the guests are giving all that they need to give. The ladies in my generation are going to do great because we're here to chant that part for them. Thank you and see you again tomorrow from 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. right here on the AM Club.
That's a minute, mammy, but penny to the guy. I make it a come to me, the son of me, dear Ben, I mean, a jam about when you my yaris to me, no, maybe so, Miss Sona, Mrs. and what's them, my men, Papa, or time for now, but yeah, I remember Pine Sufer with the Diana, dear me, here, Miss Akamania, when you're Diana down, Solomon, how you move my GB for Taba, me friend to Fafa. Would you say about what I'm if you want to share me home, bro? If you my dear me, and sue me home in Koso. I be moved to me, Basu, Mujidia, me, and Tina, me, Papa, Danasa, Mudia, Ben, I want to. Ben, I want
Get ready, Ghana! The Springboard Roadshow 2025 is here, connecting through 16 regions, inspiring 500,000 youth in one amazing experience. Join Comfort Okran, Reverend Albert Okran,